Step into the ring, it's a wild ride. Jamie and Lauren with their ropes untied. Chairs are flying, rules denied. Professional, unprofessionals with chaos so unintentional. Smackdown stories off the wall. Professional, unprofessionals. No holds barred, no referee. Two voices, body slamming your feet. It's not a show, it's a pedigree. Professional, unprofessional. Professional, unprofessionals with chaos so unintentional. Smackdown stories off the wall. Professional, unprofessionals.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unprofessional Professional podcast. I'm Lauren, and this is Jamie, and today we have our fantastically wonderful guests joining us. We have Jackie T and Adam Bolt, Big Man Inc. Hi,
That'd be
guys.
us. Hello. Thanks for having us. As always.
Kindly.
Pleasure to get to touch you more than once in a week. Amazing.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Usually people can't stand me for that long.
You made us so lucky.
I know.
Oh gosh. We have seen you this week and we saw you in incredible match. Obviously we don't want to timestamp the show too much, but I do just want to say that your match at True Grit, if you have Triller, go watch it. But that match you had against Kid Bandit was fucking incredible. So well done.
Thank you. I tried.
And Jackie was there, of course, you know.
Cheers.
It wouldn't have been as good without him, and I say that because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be champion. So
To be fair, yeah.
You do have a lot of help at True Grit. You've got him ringside, and then you've got Ivy pulling the strings backstage. So
don't forget the airspray and the baton as well.
Hey, listen, he's just got a plan A, B, C, D all the way through to Z. Can't help it.
I've got friends.
it is one of those things, and I am probably going to do what no one actually expects me to do now and push Adam to the side for a minute. Because a lot of people don't appreciate the roles of managers and things like that. And it's something I'm very, very vocal about. Obviously, with my announcing, I make a big point of being an addition to the character. Like what I can do in the ring announcing someone can sort of help crowds' interpretation of the characters and whatever. And that translates massively, obviously, with managers and stuff. Like, you look at the effect that Amira has with OJMO, you look at Vicky Haskins with Mark Haskins, they wouldn't be the same characters. And it's exactly the same with you two. Like, Adam, great on your own. We all know you're outstanding. But you add Jackie in the mix, and it's the little things that you do that sort of I pick up on. I don't know how many other people do. Like, yeah, you see the hairspray and the baton in your pockets as you come out, but so Adam ends up with them in the ring, and you're like, how the fuck did that get there? You're so slick with your transitions and stuff and how you do things. It is one of those things that just sort of, I think, goes unnoticed, and you are such an unsung sort of hero in that aspect of you don't get the props you deserve.
Oh, no, that means a lot. It's tricky with that because, it's a bit like what you said. I think managers, valets, things like that are very overlooked nowadays. And I think when they're used correctly, which, not to blow smoke or anything, I think we're doing that quite well.
Yeah.
I kind of 100% agree. That can make all the difference. And like you said, Adam is amazing on his own. Literally look at the stuff he's been doing. But I would like to think that I can add at least something different to where it can either look even better and make me look just as good in the process, I guess.
Yeah. So for me as well, just to touch on it again, valeting and being a manager is a lost art nowadays. It is. And do you know what? If it's not, it's a majority of the time, it will be male in ring, female outside. And if not, it might be female in ring, male outside. But how often do you get, and even with on WWE, for example, the Secret Service, right, with Chelsea Green, female, how often do you get male and male, right? Yeah. It's like untouched waters that you don't know how creative you can be with it because nobody does it.
Yeah.
So it's like when we do it, it's fun. And the best thing is like we're real life best mates as well. So it's like it just comes easy. But what I will say is I agree with you because like the timing and everything on him. I was saying this to other people when people have asked is that when we go out there, right, and you're in a match, you always worry about, you don't want to mess up for your opponent. You want to keep them safe. You want to make sure your stuff looks good, blah, 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 blah. That pressure hits different when you're ringside because you don't want to mess up someone else's thing. So Jack being off time for something, he could throw hairspray to me, I could miss, and he could clock referee on head and throw the whole match out. Easily. Could easily be done.
Would be
Especially
funny,
how clumsy he is. We have dummy he is. Trust me, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. But that just proves my point is that the timing and stuff has to be there, and it is always there. So, like, yeah, I agree. I do feel like people sleep on him a bit, and it's annoying because it's like I know he can do so much in the ring, and I want him to get his own, like, find his own footing and maybe get in the ring and have a match at True Grit. But then at the same time, it's like he's so good at what he does as well. So it's like I want him to do both. It's like, go and have a match, but come back and help me with mine.
Obviously.
100%. I'd always do that. I'm like his t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Like, obviously, I first saw you, Jacket, at PEW, and it was one of those weird things. Obviously, I'd seen Adam before, saw him again there, but when I saw you at first, I was like, what is this character going to be like? Because obviously, you came out in the full, like, flak jacket thing, and I'm like, what is this? And by the end of your match, I was in love with you. I was like, this guy is fucking incredible. And then obviously now I've seen you doing obviously the managing with Adam, and it's just like, yeah, fucking do everything, this guy. What a bastard. Like, nobody should be allowed to be this talented.
That's what I always say as well. Is like, do you know the bigger companies, like, for example, WWE, right? Let's just use that as an example. People, you hear it from people that have been there, that have come back. They want to know. One of their biggest things has always been they want to know people are coachable, right?
Yeah.
You see somebody like, for example, I could spend 7 years as like doing the make it look good thing. I could get there and they could be like, right, we want you to play drums on your entrance. We want you to be like, from a different country. Like it's a possibility they could do that. And it's like, the more you tap into different things, like Jack being good in ring, Jack going and being a valet, Jack doing the security thing, like, it shows that he can adapt to different characters and stuff, which means people like him would easily adapt to, like, bigger stages. And that's what annoys me, because then bigger stages in the UK need to look at this and not just... It'd be easy for me to be selfish and be like, oh, I'm enjoying it. It's like, no, like, places like that I am at where you don't see Jack need to trust me. Let me be heel, let me have Jack, or let us be a tag team, because the world of difference. Honestly, it is.
Yeah, so any promoters, any promoters listening, like, that right there. There you go.
Sorry, my brain's just gone. I know there's a storyline cooking in a promotion somewhere, and I've just had something pop into my head now, so I need to go and have some conversations when we get off this phone call.
Happy days.
These two are just like, fucking getting more bookings.
Okay, booking off a bug.
We also want to make people's life a misery, us.
Amen. It's our specialty.
Yeah, saying that, so obviously for some people may or may not know, I'm getting married on Halloween, and I'm having wrestling at my wedding. This is now not going to be able to go out until after the wedding, because if anyone sees this, that's going to spoil the surprise. They probably won't, actually. It's only my family that don't know. But I have booked these two wonderful humans for my wedding. Jack's response when I asked him was, what, you want me to be a dick to you on your wedding? Of course I will, mate.
Listen, you have to get clarification on these things. It's an important day, but as long as you're giving me permission to go full Jack T mode, I can only apologise for what happened on that day.
I'd be selfish.
Sorry, let me finish. Then he met my future husband and backtracked severely.
I didn't know this.
He shat a brick.
I had no idea.
He was a bit tall, wasn't he? I did have to look up to him a little bit. I was like, oh, hello.
I'm just waiting for Gav's head just to pop into frame now.
Oh, he's...
IOP knows I mean it out of love, but again, we're just going to apologise for the stuff that could or may not come out of our mouths.
I want to be selfish, and I have got a very special request for you for your wedding day.
Go on.
Right. And it's weird that I'm requesting something of you on your wedding day. I know, I understand the irony, but like, whatever. We will discuss this properly, like,
Okay.
but I just want to take priority over something before somebody else tries it, and that's all I'm going to say. That doesn't have to even. No one even has to know about this. That didn't even have to make the edit of this.
Oh, but it fucking is.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll carry on then. So I need you, not just you and future husband, to do something for us on that day, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you won't say no.
Depends on
And it's not pay us a lot of money.
No.
But you wanted to come out in a wedding dress.
Well, that was Jack's
idea.
That was Jack's idea, but I kind of changed it and ironed it out and made it better.
Amen.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
That's fine.
Right. This is where I am pissed off because most people already know, obviously, got an invite to the wedding. Just me, not my husband, not my kids, because fuck them, right? It was literally my invite to the wedding. I was so happy. I was like, I get to stay somewhere, I get to drink, I get to have fun with my friends. Great. It's the day I'm taking my children on holiday. And I'm now thinking, do I just drive them to the caravan in Wales, leave them there, and come back to the wedding?
I think that is actually a really good idea.
I don't think that's something you need to consider.
No.
I think the answer's obvious, isn't it?
It is.
Or just tell them you're 1 day late.
Oh no, cars broke. Hang on, I'm just driving to fix it. Just say that.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids would believe that. My husband, on the other hand, would be like, don't fucking leave me with these two children.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, I leave him all the time with the kids when I come to the wrestling shows, but, I think...
So then what's one more day gonna hurt? Do you know what I mean?
I know. I'm so sad. I did say I'm going to have to FaceTime Lauren. Like, I know it's her wedding and she's busy, but I'm going to have to FaceTime her just so I can watch the fucking wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll
agree.
try on the bride,
the room and just call you.
yeah, that's for anything. Like, just so I can watch what's going down, because otherwise I'm going to be so fucking unhappy. I'm literally going to be sat on holiday like this.
Well, if Lauren agrees to my request, then you're going to want to watch it. I'll tell you that much.
I need to see it now. I'm going to...
So,
So
seeing as how we're sort of on this kind of vibe, what kind of matches do you prefer getting your teeth? Do you prefer something serious, like feudy, like your storyline with Tony Wright that you could get your teeth into, or do you prefer going in and kicking it and taking the piss?
I think on a time. I think on a time like this. This is my personal opinion. I think on a time on a day like this, I think all you gotta do is just have fun in it. So I reckon taking the piss and making everybody laugh. That's kind of our thing.
Yeah. So like, I find it hard because like I genuinely love both. It depends what the promotion has put in and allowed us to do with anywhere else. Fair. So like, for example, Tony. Obviously, people will know about True Grit. Me and Tony wasn't a focal point until the show where the ladder match got announced. So when people heard Tony was getting a rematch again at the Pride show, people was like, "Oh, yeah, that'll be cool," sure. But then the ladder match was when people really got behind Tony. Like, I'm not saying they weren't before, they were. But if anyone wasn't sold on Tony at True Grit before, they were then. So when it comes to things like that, as long as the promotion gives me, like, some creative input to, like, run with a story, because I say it to other people, like, nobody knows your character more than you. So, like, that's fine. But and then something has to be said where some of my fondest memories at wrestling are matches where I've gone out and just took the piss for 10 minutes. Like, absolute stupidity. Like, I can't even tell you some of the things that, like, there was one match we did at House of Pain where I nearly pulled out a show because I was ill. So then I was like, actually, let's make the match about me being ill. Mm-hmm. So I came with like the hoodie thing, and we did a tag match with me on the apron, just being like, like the whole time. And it was like one of the funniest things I've ever done. And a dressing gown. I had a dressing gown on, and I was sat there like shivering, like milking. Wrestling, they always say, turn something up to 100, that's real about yourself, right? I do that with my character. So when I'm ill, I'll still show up and work, but I'm going to make sure everyone knows I'm ill.
He also, and he also had a fight with the dish holders. You know what? You put your dishes in after you washed them.
Yeah.
He also had a fight with one of them.
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone's seen that video. So at House of Pain again, with 6-man tag. where there's just some, family crowd. We did 20 minutes of nothing, and I mean nothing.
Like legit,
Like,
I don't think we actually took a
if somebody told me to do 20 minutes nothing and plan it, I wouldn't know what to do. But somehow we did it. And I went out and I was kicking off and I hit my hand on the side because it was like in a working men's club, so there was a sink on the side. I hit my hand on the side and the draining board fell on me, so I sold it like a motherfucker, right? And I was laid on the floor, rolling around like crying, and the crowd were pissing themselves.
He was dead.
So stuff like that is hard. I can't decide one because, like, from a wrestling aspect of what I've always wanted to do when I'm younger, the story counts, but then you don't, when you're younger, you only see TV, right? So you don't know on our level like how much fun you can actually have with stupid shit as well. So yeah, hard.
I do love the comedy matches. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a proper good in-depth storyline match.
Yeah,
but there's something about comedy wrestling that's just, it can't be done by everybody, and it's just such a fucking niche, and it's amazing. And when it's done right, it's just, fucking hits different.
Yeah.
It's different, and that's like what I was gonna say. It hits different.
Yeah.
Some people have just got a knack for it. I think we've seen it quite a bit recently with Liam Carr. When he's being a bad guy and an idiot, he'll slip off the middle rope on his entrance and just makes an absolute tit out of himself.
For a big man, that is so hard to do.
Yeah, it's so funny. But because, like Gav says, because he is a big man, it's even more hilarious.
Yeah.
But again, like we were saying before with timings, you get that a little bit wrong and you genuinely do just look like an idiot.
Yeah, and you can't. The problem is that there's too many people in wrestling that like want to take themselves too seriously all the time, and you can't. Do you know what? If you're in a big storyline for a title at a big promotion, I get it. But like, I don't want to go to a family show and watch someone come out and be like, "Yeah, well, I'm a big scary wrestler." I'm bored, mate. Like, I'm already bored. Fall over and do something. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like people are there for entertainment. Like, you can't just treat every wrestling fan there like they're there for the story. Some people are new. Some people want fun. They want something to react to. That's why some places I struggle when people tell me like, "Oh, here everyone just does moves." I'm like, "Well, I'm already bored." Like, no. Like, I want. Do you know what? Like, there's a thing like people come out. If every face is just doing every move, and then all the heels are coming out and not being heels, and also matching the baby face on everything, like, resilience and stuff, which makes about as much sense as like if everyone's doing that by match 2 or 3, I'm snoring. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want match 1 to give me something, or somebody give me something that match 2 doesn't. And if this face is like that, I want the next one to be like this. I don't want them all to come out and be like, it's like snoring hell, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
it's a weird way of putting it, but yeah.
I completely get it. I've been watching wrestling now for nearly 30 years, and fuck, I'm old. But yeah.
You're not old, I'm old.
Yeah, Gav's old, but like it's one of those, you see the same things a lot, and watching it as long as I have, it is one of them like, oh, I remember when that happened the first time around. Oh, I remember when that happened. And, but when you have something so fresh and something so, like with you two, like manager, things like that, it makes a big, big difference, because you just think, right, this is something I can sink my teeth into, because it's not really done. It's not played out. It's, it's going to be good.
It's not predictable.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing obviously for us who are at so many shows, stood in the crowd. Like, the amount of times we'll be like, even when we don't have a clue what is going on for the show, we'll be like, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, this is going to be the finish now. Like, you can see it coming. The crowd are all like, oh, and we're just going, they're going to kick out. Because you know what's coming. Whereas, it's nice to see something different.
I love being shocked, because it's so difficult to do it to me now.
Yeah.
And when it happens, it's gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Aitenstein drinking blood.
Yeah. And I love it with us too as well, because to talk us two up a bit, like, we are 100% real. Like, what you see when we're being idiots together in the ring is exactly what we're like when we're in the car on the way home with each other. Like, that is literally our relationship all the time. And it's like, the best things in wrestling sometimes, like, when people are portraying a character, I get that, but that character is just a heightened version of themselves. You don't get that feeling where you sat there feeling like, I'm not invested in you because this feels forced. Like, it can't feel forced if you're being real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you are being 100% yourself and you are just being like a heightened version, like, yeah, I'm a bit of an insult comic, right? Like, when I'm partially because I don't let anyone get the last word, but when I'm talking to people, I can just like you sure you probably heard it before, like especially at True Grit when I'm here, like as soon as someone says something in the crowd, I can just boom insult straight back to you. But the amount of times I do that with him is insane. But when we're together, like in the crowd and stuff like that, and interacting, especially on the smaller shows when you do get that fan interaction, like it's gold. Like, and we generally come away from it as well saying like that was really fun. Like, it's hilarious. So
Yeah. I mean, one thing I did want to ask, actually, I was asked this at True Grit the other day, and I think I gave the right answer, but I need to now ask, is it real hairspray in the can?
yeah.
Yes.
Right. I did give the right answer because somebody asked me, is that actually genuinely real hairspray? And I went, I'm pretty sure it is, because at the last show, when Jackie got it sprayed in his face, I had to get water to clear his eyes out.
It's got to be hairspray, yeah. It should, do you know what? Actually, true story. Before True Grit, oh no, it was Sunday. So at True Grit, somebody broke the nozzle on the hairspray, and although I use it in the match, that is the genuine hairspray I use for my hair when I'm doing anything in my life. So, and I only use like a quarter of it, so I'll fume in, and that's like £5-6, right?
Yeah, it's
so
not cheap.
Sunday, I had to go buy some more for Sunday to take to House of Pain with me as well, because we didn't plan on the hairspray being a thing. It was just an added thing at True Grit, but because it's so different, I'm like, people react to it, let's use it. But yeah, it's genuine hairspray. And the way I see it is, look, when I cover my hair in hairspray and I'm covered in tan, by the time I finish wrestling, my eyes are stinging because I've got hairspray and tan in my eyes. So if my eyes are stinging, so are yours. Have some.
Oh, it's just like, if I'm going to deal with it,
Time
bitch,
to
so
worry.
am you. Like,
Time to worry is when I pull out tanning mitt as well, and I'm like, have that.
oh, I mean, you could have done that a bit around your neck. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, you gonna?
Right, that's rude.
Are you gonna let us?
I'm gonna put the light on, right? Actually, just so you can get the full effect of the.
Are you gonna let us say that?
Yeah, I am. She can say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. She's not wrong though, is she? To be honest.
Look at that.
There we go. Have a look at that. Where I've had my chain. Terrible.
oh, mate. Oh, mate.
It's worse in the light, isn't it?
I survived
is.
Mexico. I can survive Nottingham. It's fine.
Do you know what? On that note, I need to take a breather because I'm done. That's just killed me off.
Oh well.
Can we cut to our little video?
We'll have a quick video from Hot Tag while we compose ourselves, and we'll be back with you in just 1 minute.
That's fine.
That was a quick video from our partners over at Hot Tag. If you want to follow them, you can find them on our socials and stuff. We'll be starting the Toil Rumble drive with them very shortly. Now Jamie's composed herself, let's get back to talking to the voice.
I'm just going to say, it wasn't even the context of the comment. It was just the dry delivery of it. That's what got me.
I'm sorry.
I think it's usually Jackie that does that, though. Like, you'll just stay deadpan and something will come out of your mouth and you're just like, but there's no reaction on your face.
That takes a lot of effort, because usually I'm a very laughable person.
That's because I even understand what he's just said. That's why.
But well, no, half the time, because he's got such a dry sense of humour, it's like, I don't know.
Don't blame me.
It's all you. It's all you. All his dryness has rubbed off on me.
I
That
feel like
sounds so wrong.
not as like I used to be.
My dryness has rubbed off on Jack. You heard it here first.
All right. Have
That
that.
sounds so wrong.
Have that.
That's how he meant it, probably, and all.
That is getting, I'm telling you now, Lauren is going to clip that, and that is going fucking everywhere.
No, that's fine.
Don't we know?
Something's got to go viral, and I'm
Don't we
glad it
know?
ain't me.
My days.
Oh dear. Do you know, it's so nice to sit to be on here with two other people who are just as fucking bonkers and back and forth as me and Jamie are.
That is what I was just about to say.
The amount of shit we give.
Oh, you've got to be.
I was so tired yesterday when we finished Atomic. I went to go and put something in one of the suitcases, and Jamie had zipped it up, and I literally I was like, why have you zipped up the suitcase, you stupid bitch? And then literally, as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I went, that was way more harsh than I meant it to be. But
That's me.
I mean, it's
That is
fine.
him.
My 5-year-old wasn't stood there or anything. It's just, her mother's just getting called a stupid bitch. I'm just all right, fuck you then. Cheers,
she
mate.
fucking listen to what's going on. She lives in her own little world.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
She's
you
gonna
two
be a
have-
ballerina wrestler.
You two have to be at a show with my little girl because yesterday she went round and she signed everyone. She literally got a whiteboard marker pen and everyone got a signature on their hand, and it was the fucking same signature on everybody's hand. She's fine, and she's fucking got it nailed down.
I mean, fair play to her.
I change mine all the time.
I have an awful signature. Mine's just literally my name and then a big T under it. That's as far as I can go.
So is it Jackie T with a big T under it, or is it just Jackie?
No,
with a big T?
no. It's Jackie and then just a big T underneath it.
Yeah,
That's
you
as
said
crazy
my
as I go.
name with a big T, which means Jackie T with a big T.
I just meant with just the T under. Oh my god.
See, we do this to each other too, so it's not just you two.
Honestly.
Jackie TT.
I was saying, Jar said he's funny earlier. Yeah, I take that back now.
No, I'm hilarious.
No.
See, I had to make my signature my signature is 2 letters and it looks just like a scribble. There's a couple of people who bring drawing books to shows and they ask everyone to draw horses. It's I don't know
that one.
It came from COVID times, which was enough explanation than I needed. Yeah, they've got a massive book full of just people drawing horses.
Yes, we know.
Gav drew a horse. What was he disguised as? Wolverine?
Yeah, disguised as Wolverine.
Yeah, a horse disguised as Wolverine. Jamie attempted to draw a hobby horse.
Mine looks like a dolphin on a stick.
So,
oh God, what have you got?
one thing you need to know about me, everyone says, oh, make it look good. Drawing, I do not. I cannot draw for shit. So I am going to draw you my horse that I drew when they asked me to. Because
Did you write the word horse?
No, I can't do it any better. No, I will draw you my horse because I cannot draw. And it's not me trying to be bad. I genuinely can't. I'll put a tiny bit of effort in while you just conversate or whatever. It'll take me 2 seconds, but I'll show you it. And yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
mine looked like a dolphin's head on a stick. That's how bad mine was.
So the same guys, the same group that do the horse have now got some princess book, was it?
The princess something. I can't remember what it was called, but
it was a very small.
Yeah, so they've now got a storybook that they're asking people to sign pages, and I signed it, and then I looked at my signature, and I was like, you have no idea who that is. That literally just looks like someone scribbled on the page.
Yeah.
But I chose the dragon page, so.
I chose the page of the elephant. I was like, oh. Piper made me piss myself.
Adam's halfway through drawing his camel.
It's like, I've done it wrong.
But Piper, who does the social media for True Grit, she obviously drew her horse and got the book to sign in. And straight away she went to the back page and went, oh, it's free. And then she went, can I be a dick? And I was like, oh, this is going to be fucking fabulous. She literally, letters this big, filled the fucking back page with just her name. I was like, that's fucking glorious.
That is glorious.
Why did I not think of that?
There was a character on the back page as well, though, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, a little picture of a character. She drew a dick on it. I fucking love you.
I'm not going to lie. To be fair, this is the best one I've ever drawn.
This isn't half bad, actually. I take the camel
ever
back.
drawn.
Well done, that is actually, you can tell that's a horse.
That's not bad at all. It's got 4 legs.
That's because I did it thinking it'd be shit and it's good. I might keep that one.
Sign it and you've got it there. Yeah.
Wait
They
till I
get
see
eight on
them
it and
people that
everything.
draw horses again now. I'm gonna
Next
give them
time
that
you
one.
see them, just be like, "Can you put this in, please?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Glue
can you
this
update
over
the
the page I've already
portfolio,
done.
please? Yeah.
Oh.
It is mad the stuff that like you get at wrestling though. The people bring such random things.
Yeah.
Like, if either of you two ever had any like random gifts or messages, anything, whether it's been really nice that it stood out or whether it's been really wacky
or creepy.
Yeah.
So I've had a few odd things, but in terms of like, it's nothing that's really out there. But one sign always sticks in my head is this little shitbag at House of Pain who brings this caricature of me.
Oh,
And it doesn't even look like me, and that's not me being an arsey heel. Like, it generally don't, it's shite. But it's like, it's got the comb over, which I ain't even got, and then it's got like this thing where he's pointed to it, and it looks really good, and then he's ruined it by writing 5 next to it. And I'm just like, he's laminated it as well, so I can't rip it up. So every time he brings it, I'm just like...
He thought about that, didn't it?
he put some effort into that, is what he did.
I can appreciate good things, but it's like a True Grit when I wrestled Kid Bandit and people are like, this kid keeps trying to make Adam Fault happen. It's not going to happen. At least I thought until the crowd started chanting it. And I'm like, what does Adam Fault even mean? Like, I win all the time. Like, come on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, to be fair,
Like,
yeah, you do.
Be intelligent with your insults, otherwise you're just going to be left in dirt. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
He takes it well, though, can you tell?
Oh, yeah.
I'm fuming.
Say that chants at shows and stuff. On Saturday, there was the best chant. It was, "Where's our pizza?" Like, that had to be the best
Really?
thing I fucking heard.
I didn't know
Genuinely.
that.
Our pizza.
Yeah. Obviously, when JC came out, the crowd just were like, "No, fuck this. Where's our pizza? We don't give a shit what you're about to say, lad. Where's our pizza?" And it just carried on and carried on. He literally,
Yeah,
you could see he had to stop
He didn't
from
know.
laughing.
Is that literally from him putting out the announcement saying that
Yeah.
it weren't going to be? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That is brilliant.
I had no idea.
Yeah. I was just stood there going, they've got a fucking point, to be fair. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Let's join in.
Yeah, damn right.
No, I didn't join in because I do what I normally do. I go full mum mode and bring a fucking bag full of snacks. Like, that is
Yeah,
what
okay,
I do.
That's not mum mode, that's just smart. That's something that we need to take on board and do ourselves, if anything.
Oh, no, if you're ever at a show where I am, it's to feed everybody. It's not to feed me. It's to feed everybody
no,
else.
I'm going the next time in a True Grit, eh? That's it.
It's like
Between me and Jamie's always got food and drink, and then there's me with a full medical, like every pill you could think of. I've got my sewing kit, I have zip ties, tape, I've got anything you could think of that you might need.
And
like,
now I have a first aid kit.
As soon as Ivy's dress popped at True Grit when she jumped in the ring, I literally ran around the back and I was like, "Are you good, or do we need the needle and thread?" She was like, "It's okay, I can just pull the zip down, we'll be fine." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
I was
between
gonna say,
us, we
I
are
thought
fully
that were
fledged.
I thought that was going somewhere else when you said zip ties and tape. I was like,
Yeah, we were going to be
Yeah,
worried
that's for a
then.
fun time later. Yeah. Yeah.
save that for wedding
version.
day, woman.
Innit?
But no, genuinely, between us two, like, we are the best people to have at a show because it is literally, you've got your food and drink sorted, your medical shit sorted, and then fucking everything else that you may
And
possibly need.
If you bring your merch bag a mess, you'll get it back organised.
Yeah, basically.
Fair play, fair play.
That's great.
We need more Adam Bolt merch, to be fair. 8x10s, as pretty as you are, we need some more.
No, I know. I've got. Do you know what? It's because half of the time I either forget to get them out, but I've been wanting to get t-shirts made for ages, and I keep meaning to, but I just.
You need to sell like get some of your glasses. There you go.
Oh yeah, I'll buy 10 pair of Louis Vuitton glasses.
Well, no, they don't have to be actual Louis Vuitton. Get some fake ones. There was some out there
Just
somewhere.
get some normal random ones and just write the LV.
There you go. There you go. Just write it on marker.
Telling me to buy fake ones is like me telling you to make an effort. It's never going to happen. Like,
Well,
I did actually look for like glasses that are shaped like yours, because I was like, we could easily put sort of like frosted vinyl to do the Louis Vuitton stuff, but
That's fine.
trying to find copies is ridiculous.
she's broke
But
again. What's up with her? Mum.
We do definitely need Adam Bolt t-shirts or Big Manning
We do.
t-shirts.
Look at his face.
get off me now.
Can Can I just have my own personalised Jackie T one?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
I'm not allowed one now.
No.
Just me. I'm special. Yay. I am, to be fair. Let's be honest. Like, there's no
Very.
ifs, ands, or buts. I am special. I mean, my eyes hurt now because I've done 2 podcasts with no glasses on because I get the fucking glare off the screen. It does me head in, so now I'm just blind as fuck.
Are you okay now?
No, I'm really not.
I think she needs about 15 minutes.
I can't. I genuinely can't. It's these 2. Why did we agree to have these 2 on together? Because this hurts my ribs.
Don't blame me.
Oh no, I asked for Adam. I didn't ask for Jackie. You wanted Jackie.
Yeah, fair.
See, this is where it's going. It's like this way and this way, yeah.
It's a triangle thing, this, or a square, shall I say?
Whatever the fuck it is, it's some form of shape. I don't know. Oh my god. Are we going to get it where you 2, like, you know, eventually implode and kick the fuck out of each other?
I mean, we have done it before, but we've stayed as a team.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Are we going to get it to like that next level where it's just like, no, you're going to hate each other and have like a, or are you just going to be like Shawn Michaels and Triple H?
Probably that. Do you know what? Because I feel like even for fans,
all great teams don't have to.
Do you know wrestling fans these days? You see it on TV. They want something, and them wanting it and the build to them getting it is better than when they get it. Because the minute they get it, they turn on it and they don't care. Yeah. If me and Jack were to build up something where we eventually imploded and we fought each other and we had a 3 stages of hell triple threat steel cage ladder match, everyone would be buzzing on night, and then we in a month would be like, "Can you just get back together now?" You know they would.
Yeah.
So. Who knows? Maybe we'll just get bored and just. I think once a year, maybe we should just scrap, just to get all.
Yeah, just once a year scrap. That'll do.
Get our frustrations out, and then we'll go back to normal. Maybe.
Amen.
Do you know what? That sounds like a good. Do it at Christmas time because that's when all families beat the shit out of each other, innit?
That is true. Yeah.
Christmas scrap. We can do it out.
Anniversary show. We know what we're booking.
Yeah.
I can't have Jack going to see Grandma T with a black eye. Come on.
You could. There's lots of good concealer out there. Come on.
Aye.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
See? Although you missed that memo with the... Yep. I am going to keep doing it because that is just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, funny. Yeah. Right,
I'm going to get a slap next time we see you, Anna.
Probably not. I'll forget by then. Yeah, only 2 people at True Grit that like me, so I can't be losing fans.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, to be fair, when Nikki asked me, "Oh, what match are you looking forward to?" I was like, "Well, it's got to be Adam Bolton Kid Bandit because, you know, as much as he's an asshole here, he's fucking incredible." Like,
I did see that. Thank you.
That was also pretty much my answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to be honest. It's like
Billy O'Keefe and Riley Nova, just because I fucking love the pair of them.
Yeah, true. Okay, fair.
Right, Riley's another one of those dickheads that you just kind of do have to love a little bit.
Do you know what? It might have something to do with the fact that we all, you know, like you see the Bloodline TV, right?
Mm.
This is what it's like with us lot because we're not all related, but we're all intertwined with each other. So the family, breaking it down to you, whether people are still as actively involved or not, it starts with Brady Phillips and Ivy, right? And then it goes down to the wrestling children, which consists of me, Jackie T, there's Riley Nova, there's Sash, there's Brad Matthews, there was ZZ, there's Joey Slades. So you can see why we're all similar.
Yeah.
We're all just like filtered, like we're all friends and like all part of this like weird like entourage of friends and family, and it's just like, yeah.
This weird Samoan bloodline that's not a Samoan bloodline.
Yeah,
basically.
I don't know what you'd call it. Something to do with Yorkshire.
An adopted line.
The Karen's bloodline.
The Karen's bloodline.
Yeah.
But it works, and you can see the influence that each of you have on each other. If anyone has seen, if anyone's seen Ivy wrestle or any of her character work, you can see the fact that, especially ZZ, I think, you can see the relationship there because the growth in ZZ since I first saw them to now is like incredible. But you can see all the little sprinklings of sort of how Ivy works and whatever. Yeah. And Brady, there's not many people in the country that can stand toe to toe and wrestle with Brady Phillips.
He's genuinely a big dude as well.
Yeah. I know. Do you know what's worse? You should try going on holiday with him and playing Uno.
Oh, that's a task now.
No, he's like, I can't even explain to you. Like, I said this to him the other day because I messaged him and I told him he was the worst human I've ever met, because he is. Like, and he knows he is as well, and he loves it. Like, he's just, when you've got that relationship with him, right? He's one of them people where if you met him and he spoke to you, you'd think he's just an arsehole. But like, when you get to know him on a like more of a level, you realise he's just a massive arsehole. But it's like, you've got to understand him to get him. But like, you do see bits of like Brady and like, say, Riley, for example.
Yeah.
Riley Nova. You see like bits of Ivy in me. I mean, like, look at my heel work now with not what I do in the ring, but the vocals and stuff. Like, I'm literally Ivy's son. I am. Like, and then like you get Sash as well. Is it a coincidence that Sash has the mouth on him, he does, and then he's like connected to like Ivy, me, and then like, you know, like we're all just
Yeah.
well,
The facial expressions and stuff that came out of you on Saturday was just Ivy all over.
Right, I wanted to talk about this because I do not know what happened to me on Saturday. I went apeshit. Like, I got out there, and for the first 5 minutes, I forgot where I was. Like, there was one, I remember it all as well. Like, there was one point when they were chanting Adam Fault, and I was like, I said something. And then it went to, like, this crowd, this, like, fan in the front was like, Bandit. And I stopped and was like, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing that? And then, like, I walked past and then Kid Bandit said something like, oh, yeah, I'm going to kick. And I was like, oh, yeah, dude, yeah, man. And I went, like, did this American accent. I'm like, what is wrong with me? But I couldn't stop it. It's like, it just kept coming out. And I was like, someone control me, please. Like, and then I told her to wash her trotters as well because she was pointing her feet at me. And I was like, like, I went insane.
This is where you're supposed to come in, Jackie. God's sake.
And then she kicked me and I went back to normal.
What? Like them trotters at it?
Yeah, she was like, the cleaner. I was like, listen, I can see crusty nails. Get them away. But then she kicked me in the face.
Crying now.
Oh,
I did, honestly.
I'd done my usual of sort of making myself accessible at ringside just in case Jackie wanted to come and give me shit like he usually does.
Never.
As soon as Adam started, I was like, I am not needed today because these are flying. They do not need any extra heat today.
And I got up on the ropes as well. I went up for the sit on the rope, the back flip, and I was like, oh. And in my mind, it wasn't supposed to come out. In my mind, I went, fucking hell, these ropes are slack. And I didn't actually realise I'd said it. And you can hear it on the footage as well. I'm like, these ropes are slack. And commentary even pick it up as well. They're like, oh, Adam dropping a comment about the ropes being slack. I had no idea until I watched it back that came out my mouth. Like, I thought it was in here.
Your internal monologue just went, fuck off.
Intrusive thought.
It's a good job they didn't pick up on rest and stuff like going through my mind. Jesus Christ.
I do that far too many times. Something comes out of my mouth and I'm like, nope, that was inside voice, Lauren. Put that back.
Yeah. I don't know what happened Saturday. I must have had something in water. I don't know.
Fucking possessed. That's what happened, clearly.
I think it was. I need an exorcism.
You need some of that. You need some of that got to be glued shit spraying on you.
I will next time. Like,
yeah, just like, nope, stop that. Oh, fuck's sake. I knew this one would be a good one. Like, I just didn't realise how much my face and ribs had hurt from laughing. Oh, God.
I apologise. Sorry.
Yeah, you assholes.
I'll behave myself.
Never behave. It's why we love you.
Yeah. I was going to say, don't behave, because that'd just be stupid.
No, that'll be just being modest.
Boring, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, God. I don't think I am composed. I think I'm just broken now.
Who comes on a podcast and draws a horse? Like, you know what I mean?
Literally.
Here, look at me horse I can draw.
I mean, to be fair, we did start talking about it, so it's not like you just randomly plopped it out of your ass from nowhere, like, I'm going to draw an horse.
I randomly just went, look at my horse. Sorry. I just said I'd stop and I carried on.
It was the face as well with that then.
See what I mean? It's you. I think it's you, this demon. Don't know what it is. You could make a Conjuring 5 off of me, I'm telling you. You hate scary films.
Yay, I'm the demon.
Me and Crab getting exercise from what shit I talk.
It is what I mean, for anyone that I mean, yeah, me and Jamie are recording this straight after we've just recorded with Prince Pele, and the pair of you have just got the best facial expressions. There is no filter between brain and face. There is a slight filter between brain and mouth, but brain and face, no, whatever is in there shows here. And it's the amount of pictures I have on my phone of Pele that's just a zoom in of his face that people have either sent me or I've sent to Sam.
I believe you because I know he's the same.
It's so true.
I know it is
so true.
Yeah. I think there's about 6 from the first Big Gay Brunch when I was doing my sponsored silence, and I've just all I did was take pictures of Sam all night.
I think that's got to be a new thing we do. Just take pictures of their faces and just be like, yeah, that's what you look like. You're seeing yourself.
Just wait till we get a tag team match with Pele and Tony Wright against me and Jack.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
That'll be pictures worth 1,000 words, that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be that would be a laugh.
That would be a laugh. Oh. We'd have a ton of life for that.
You know, True Grit are doing this. Who, do you want to sponsor a match and who do you want to see?
Can we sponsor a match?
Do it.
Can we petition to have Adam and Jackie?
Oh, I dread to think what other fans are going to put for that if they choose something to do with me. Oh.
Pig. What's the match called? The fucking pig pen match or whatever it is. Throw you in a load of fucking pig shit.
Hog pen thing.
That's it. There we go.
I think that I'm more bothered about the opponents who could choose me. Like, fans will be like, yeah, let's put Adam against him. And I'm going to be like, yeah, or not. You know what I mean? Like, or we could not. Like, oh, I'll pick my own, thanks.
So is there one particular person you've got in mind there? Because you did have a thing of, no.
So...
He's got about 7
so you're not throwing anybody under the bus. Have you got someone on the opposite side? Like, if you were going to sponsor a match for yourself...
Yeah, he'd put himself against Jackie and just tell him to lay down.
Well, because I'm the Pride champion, right, there obviously we've got a limited amount of competitors. If it was me to choose an opponent, I would probably... Is there anyone I wanted to face? I would probably say none of them. But if I had to pick someone, if I had to... What do you want to... Shall we go anyone at all or someone I haven't been in the ring with yet at True Grit? Like,
anyone at all. Not necessarily at True Grit, just anyone at all. Not necessarily who you think you'd have the best match with. I don't want you to name the best. Who you think you would enjoy wrestling the most, who you'd have the most fun with.
See, I already know the answer to that one, though.
Why, have you had it?
Yeah.
Is it Tony?
It's Tony Wright.
Yeah.
I knew it would
Adore
be.
Tony Wright. Like, I cannot tell... Like, Tony Wright, right? Tony Wright, right?
Tony Wright, right?
Tony Wright, right? Why did you pick that surname? Tony is like the nicest person ever. Like, easy to work with, very good in the ring, knows what he's doing. Like, there is not... If Tony Wright said to me, what do you think I need to get better at? I wouldn't be able to tell him. I don't know. Probably tell him to get better at not being so nice, because that makes it harder. Like, he's just... Like, I can't... Oh, I adore the man. I really do. Like,
he's one of those...
You won't be able to tell.
He's ace.
So I was at Tony's first ever match.
Oh, it was great.
And I had an argument with Tony after that match because I didn't believe that was his first match. Because from the second he walked in the ring, yes, the wrestling was new, but every single eye in that building was on Tony Wright. He was so captivating, and it's been an absolute pleasure to watch him over the last couple of years. And the one thing I've always said about Tony is he is a sponge.
Mm.
Yeah,
every single match that he has, he comes back and he's like, what did you think? He's asking the coaches, he's asking his fellow wrestlers, and you can see all the feedback that he gets given. You can see it in the match after. And obviously that is why he's become the wrestler he's become, because he is constantly learning. Any opportunity he has, you can see him sat there watching intently while everyone else is having a laugh and taking the piss. Tony's always got one eye on the big matches in the ring.
Do you know what? There is 2 matches I've had, right? 2 in my whole... They're not necessarily... I'm not saying there's necessarily if I had to pick my 5-star classics. I'm not saying that. But there's 2 matches that I could be 80 and dying in a chair somewhere right? And I will look back and I will be like the most fond of or proud of. And you never really get me like this, so take it why you've got it. The first one is my match with Dipshit here because it was, I wrestled him. I got asked who I wanted to wrestle for this show, and this show was in the same building for the same championship that my nana last watched me wrestling before she passed away. And the show was 2 years anniversary of her passing away as well. So it was like the last time she watched me wrestle before lockdown, she watched me win the belt I was defending, and she watched me in that building. And it was like, and they asked me what I wanted to wrestle, and I was like, this one. So I dropped the belt to him because I was like, if I don't drop this belt now, it's never going to mean as much. Like, I need to like close it off. And when I say that genuinely helped me, like, because you know, like when someone passes away, not to get all morbid and that, but when that happens, you feel like at the funeral it'll sink in, and it just wouldn't. I couldn't cope with it, and it didn't sink in until that match. So that is one of them that I will hold. The other one is that ladder match with Tony Wright, and that is nothing to do with just the, like, you know, the adulation and the admiration online after. It's just everything to do with how it felt on the night, how proud I was of it, and who it was with, which is Tony. So them two, like, and that's not a coincidence because Tony Wright, I don't know the words. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm often speechless, but when it comes to Tony Wright, if someone said like, "How do you feel about him?" Like, well, you know, what do you think of him? Like, I can't just.
You can say 1,000 things.
You know, it's bad when someone makes me smile. Like.
If that doesn't win match of the year, then I'm not going to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was cursing you two on that day for that match. I was like, why did I pick today to fucking, you know, be a first aider at a fucking wrestling event when these two dipshits are in a fucking ladder match?
Yeah, you wouldn't think we liked each other that much.
No.
With some of the stuff we did.
Like, genuinely, I was messaging both of them like the day afterwards, and I was like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is everything all right? Like, are you hurting? Is there anything? I was so concerned. I was like, something has got to have hurt, and both like, no, we're good. I'm like,
yeah, we was just like, you know, we just said, do you know what? We've seen people do ladder matches on British wrestling, like, nah, we're not going to give him a British wrestling ladder match. We're going to give him a TV ladder match is what we wanted to do. And also, just something you don't know, because I found out on the day we only had one ladder, I was like, nah, not happening. I went and bought another ladder that day, so we had to. Like, I no word of a lie, this is how much I care about it, because I had this vision. I was like, ain't nothing ruining this. We've got one ladder. If you notice, there's one ladder that we already had that's got steps on either side. I went and spent over 100 quid on a ladder from, what's it called, Screwfix, and I picked it up, and I had to drive my dad's car because it's a 7-seater and try and ram this fucking ladder in the car with one step on my head. Like, honestly, these are the things you don't hear about British wrestling, but I did that just because me and Tony had our art set on. We'd not even spoke about what we wanted to do, but we had the same vision. I was like, you can't do a ladder match with one ladder because you're limited. I was like, we need another one, so I'm glad I did it now. Best 100 quid I've ever spent.
But your aim of having a TV ladder match came off because that was the first thing I said to Dan from Hot Tag, because I was, or was it you, Jamie? I can't remember who. No, it was you I was with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was like,
we nearly fell off the couch.
Yeah. I was like, that could have been on telly. Like, that could have been in TNA. That was that good of a match. It could have been on TV. And I genuinely, like, I was in tears watching it. I've said, like, I watched Aiton in his first death match, and I watched Through Fingers like this. I felt like a mother watching their kid.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this, watching him get battered. Watching that ladder match was worse.
Yes.
Oh shit. Sorry.
I was petrified for the pair of you. I'm like, I knew how much pressure both of you had put on, like, yourselves. And I was just like, I was so scared for everything, for something to go wrong. I wanted everything to go right for you. And Jamie's just sat there going, they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. They're going to be okay.
Yeah.
I was genuinely like, they'll be fine.
That was a magic day, that were.
It was. It's not
It
an
was
off chance
fucking
as well.
amazing.
Like, that match, and I will openly say it, like, I don't know how Tony feels, but there's plenty of good wrestlers. There is, there's amazing wrestlers that don't have chemistry with each other. There's some that aren't as good that do, like whatever. But that match would not have been as good if it wasn't with Tony. It wouldn't. Like I could have done the same stuff, the same. Like I could have wore the same sparkly pants. It doesn't matter. Like it would not have been as good unless it was against Tony, and that's because Tony is Tony, right? And Tony had the same vision and the same goals from it. Like we was like, right, we're here. We want to go here. We want people to think this. So it was like we just went and we went. But if that was anyone else, like it wouldn't have been as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and nobody, if I faced somebody who was way more, out there than Tony, right, it still wouldn't have been as good because they wouldn't have had the drive like me and Tony did. We were both on this level where it's like, right, people know who we are, but we want people to like know who we are. We want people to like bring us in and keep us at that higher level and prove that. Because when you see me and Tony over time, how often have you seen me and Tony on a show where we've main evented in a regular like story? Like we're never them people. We're the people used to give people good matches or whatever, which is fine. It's a compliment, but it's like no, we want to prove we should be in the main event too. So that's all we wanted to do. We wanted to have a main event that was good enough on any show and good enough to be a True Grit main event on any True Grit show, not have a different standard for being a Pride show. That's all we wanted. And by the end of it, funnily enough, no one was even talking about the fact that that was the main event of a Pride show. No. It was just
a main event.
So we did it.
No one was even, to be fair, no one was even talking about the fact that it was for the Pride belt.
Yeah.
It was just the ladder match between Adam and Tony.
And that is what, and I know it's controversial what I'm going to say, but my point is being proven, right? Because when I keep doing these promos about the Pride Championship and how I see it as a championship and not Pride, that's not because I don't want to represent it. It's not. It's because we cannot go backwards and make it counterproductive. Like, like to have change, you've got to have a movement, right? And you saw it on TV with like women's wrestling. They had to have, this is the first women's this, first women's that, to have now where they can main event and you don't bat an eyelid. Like there's so many people, and they don't do it on purpose. So nobody think I'm being an arsehole when I say this. So many people that enjoy that spotlight being on them because they're an LGBT wrestler. That's great. We know you're here, but now we need to push it forward by doing stuff like that, like where you can have a match where it is on a Pride show, it is for a Pride belt, but after you've got rid of that illusion that it's anything to do with Pride and it's just two fucking great wrestlers having a great match by anyone else's standards. That's all I wanted, and that's what I want moving forward as well.
Yeah.
Have that.
And I think on that, I don't think there's anything else we can top that with today.
There's so much more that I want to talk to you guys about. I mean, one of my big things is I want to talk to you about your gear because I know you only wear it like once and you make it all yourself. And there's so much other stuff I want to talk to you about. But we're going to have to do
a part two. But that was like the biggest mic drop, and we've had like.
If you want to film a part 2 and then drop it in 4 months, I'm fine with that. We'll do part 7, whatever. It's fine.
I love this. It's going to go forever.
It's one of them carry on series, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to have literally once a month with these two because it is going to happen that often.
That'll do.
Get him back.
Right, guys, I'm going to give you this minute. Tell everyone where they can find you, like your socials, all that sort of shit, because people apparently do online things. I don't know. So where people can find you online, all that sort of stuff. The floor is yours.
So my Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it these days, is just Adam Bolt _ Instagram is Adam Bolt Wrestler. I am on TikTok as well, actually, which is Adam Bolt Wrestler. For anybody who wants it, like, I'm going to plug it because he's laid next to me. I have my sausage dog, Slinky, has a TikTok as well. Slinky the sausage, without any on the end. Follow him.
We all love that dog.
We love him. He's asleep right there. But yeah, I'm plugging Slinky as well. Sorry. But yeah, I can't remember. I think yours is
mine is Jackie T _ BMI for Instagram, and Twitter is, I believe, Jack Tayson 99.
Tayson Tayson.
That's the one. That's the one.
But yeah, socials. In terms of upcoming shows as well, like I bore everyone with my post. I ram it down the throat like a motherfucker. So if you want to know where I am, I'm not even going to tell you. Just look at my story because it'll probably be there.
It'll definitely be there. Is what it will be.
Love it. Well, guys, honestly, thank you so much for joining us. This has been fucking incredible. Like, honestly, face hurts, ribs hurt. Like, it's been a good podcast. When
mission accomplished.
I feel like Barbie at the end of Toy Story 2. You know that? Can I stop smiling now? Like, that's what it feels like. But honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's always amazing seeing you and talking to you both. It really is. Like, I can't wait till we can see you again because you're both incredible. I love you both. So
Oh, bless you.
obviously, we've had the wonderful Adam Bolt and Jackie T. I've been Jamie. That's been Lauren. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, all that random bullshit that I, again, don't understand because I'm old as shit. And we'll see you again on the next podcast. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.